Hi sweeties, how are you all doing? Welcome to Nanyacim. If this is your first time of coming across this channel, sweetheart, kindly smash the subscribe button, turn on the notification so you get notified each time I upload, and please give this video a thumb up. I appreciate you all, and I want to say a very big thank you to every one of you for always coming back to watch my videos. You all are the bomb. So guys, I saw this making going around TikTok, and I was like, I am definitely bringing this here so we all can talk about it. And I definitely want to know what you all think in the comment section. All right, this is actually about Africans, see African Americans as Africans, right? So definitely we are going to dive into this video and see what they got to say about it. Stay glued to your screen, you definitely will like this. So let's.
Africans see African Americans as Africans. You're going to have people that say, oh, Africans don't see African Americans as Africans, they see us as foreigners. I've been to the African continent. I've lived on the African continent. I studied at the University of Johannesburg for an exchange program. One of the questions I was constantly asked was, where are you from? I'd say, the United States. They would ask me, where are you really from? They're implying an African country. Because as a Black American, when you are on the African continent, Africans don't know you're from the States until you start speaking. They assume you're just another African. So I would have to say a region in Africa because I'm not sure, because of the slave trade. But because we as African Americans, as well as Afro-Caribbeans and those in the diaspora, are Black, we blend in. This is why I don't like this whole African versus African Americans versus Afro-Caribbean. Y'all acting like if we dropped y'all in Nigeria, if we dropped y'all in Haiti, if we dropped y'all in the Bahamas, that they finna know you from the States. Yeah, when you start talking, they're gonna know, okay, he has an accent, where is he from? But until that point, it's as you just another African person walking around in the society. Just like you got this debate between African American culture, Afro-Caribbean culture, and African. Like we don't exchange from one another. Like you a Black American ain't African, but you eating yams and okra all the time. You an African who said we ain't got no connection with African Americans, but you listening to hip hop and Afrobeat. You say you ain't Afro-Caribbean, but some of your ancestors come from the Barbados and Haiti, Jamaica, and the Bahamas. Well, Jabari, we weren't born there. We aren't from there. They're going to know we're different. Yeah, just like a Black person from Mississippi is different from a Black person in Ohio. A Black person from the Bronx is different from a Black person who's from LA. A Black person from Enugu is different from a Black person in Kano. A Black person from Johannesburg is different from a Black person from Cape Town. Quit the unnecessary divisions. Africans see African Americans as well as other members of the diaspora as Africans. That don't mean it's kumbaya. It means we are part of the African family whether or not you live on the continent or abroad. I will go even further and say African American along with Afro-Caribbean and Afro-Latino culture all are a part of African culture. They are subsets unique to their own circumstances. And y'all can rep your culture because that's what makes African culture special.
Yeah, I pretty concur with him. I mean, if you are African American and you visit maybe Nigeria, I mean, they all see you as one of them. They do not know the difference. Actually, not until you talk, because Black is global. I don't know if that makes sense. And how am I supposed to? I'm sorry, I am not laughing. There is no need for division and all that, but how am I supposed to know that you are you are African American if we don't speak, or because there is no there is no how you can differentiate it except I tell you or we talk, right? But then we're global, and the only thing is that we just rep our cultures and all that. All right, so let's get into the next issue and let's get into the next video and see what she got to tell us. All right.
So are Africans, African Americans, and Black people the same? I don't know. Let's talk about it. So in my last video, I got a lot of people asking, aren't Africans Black people? Yes, Black is global. You can go to any continent, any country, Black people live there. And please understand, I'm not trying to cause divide and division. I'm really trying to just create a discourse and conversation about what the difference is. So as I said before, I am first generation Nigerian and I have been here for a very, very long time. So I understand the dynamics between African American, and Black all at the same time. So when you're from outside of America, and since we're talking about Africa, let me make it even more specific for you guys. I don't claim Africa as a nationality or as my ethnic group. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys. I claim Nigerian. And I think that's like the difference between Africans and African Americans in this country. Africans, when you know where you come from, like that's what you're claiming. Like, I don't know what's going on in Mali, Sudan, South Africa, Morocco. Like, I know what's going on in Nigeria. So I claim Nigeria. So like African Americans have to claim all of Africa. And we get it. It's not you guys' fault. It was the colonizer. He came and snatched you guys and brought you over here to America. So you guys don't know exactly where you come from. So the reason why I don't claim all of Africa is because I'm from Nigeria. Even more specifically, I'm from Maiduguri. Maiduguri is in Borno State, which is all the way up north in northern Nigeria. And more specific than that, like I'm Hausa. So yes, Hausa is a tribe, but even like more specific, I come from Margi people. So even though like I'm Hausa, I even know like my specific tribe. And so I get it. The average African American doesn't know where they come from. Like, I get it. You guys do the 23andMe and it tells you like bits and pieces from where you're from. But like, I know every inkling about my heritage. And so because of that, other Africans do the same. Like, they are proud from the country they come from. They're proud to be African, but they're not going to claim African. They're going to claim whatever country they come from, Niger, Ghana, Tanzania, Zimbabwe, wherever they are from. And the thing about Blackness is, since I've been in this country, there are African Americans who don't want to be called African Americans. They want to be called Black. And I've come to learn and respect that. However you want to choose to identify, we all have the right to do that. Before I am Black, I am Nigerian. And that's what I claim first. But I do claim Black. Like, y'all see this brown chocolate skin? Like, of course I'm Black. And I would never deny my Blackness. And Africans aren't denying their Blackness. But the thing is that first generation especially, they know where they come from. So I feel like that's what the confusion and the mix-up is. We just know exactly where we came from, whereas you guys, it's broad. So I hope that makes some sense. Okay, bye.
It does make a lot of sense. The truth is that some people don't know the difference between African and nationality, right? African is a continent, and you can only say I am African when you don't know specifically where you are from. Maybe you don't know your origin or something, then you can say African because you are not sure where you are from. But then I cannot tell anybody that I am African, right? Because it's a nationality. I can tell someone I am Nigerian, right? And where I am from Nigeria, I can also go further to explain to you where I come from in Nigeria. Okay, other people also from Ghana, Kenyan, and all that. Kenyan will tell you I am Kenyan, not African, because I cannot claim African because it's a nationality. If I claim African, I probably do not know where I come from, right? But to make it very clear, I will tell you, I am Ghanaian, right? And I come from East Coast or West Coast or something like that, So basically that is it. So this is where I'm going to end the video, and let me know what you all think in the comment section, and I'll see you all. Bye for now.